Hello everyone, and welcome back to Apollo Justice. Previously, Apollo and Trucy followed the trail and found the car that apparently ran over Phoenix Wright and put him in the hospital. And stuffed into the tailpipe of that car were Trucy's magical panties, which are props that she uses in her magic shows. And that brought us to Alita Tiala, the fiancée of the future crime family boss Wocky Kitaki. Weird name. And that finally brought us to the crime scene in the park. Whoever stole Eldune's noodle cart was apparently shot and killed while he's carrying it along. That mannequin in the background was... I left my mouse on the screen. That mannequin in the background is standing in for where the body was found. And that brings us to one Emma Skye, all grown up, and an officially certified detective. Good for her. So, let's have a look around first. Yep, that's Eldune's noodles, alright. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look! That stand! It says Eldune! I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. I think we might need to convince Emma to let us look first, so let's actually talk to her. Let's actually start with presenting stuff. I am an attorney. If you could spare a moment to take a look at this? Can't you see that I'm extremely busy? She's eating. Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. This is going nowhere fast. Well, how about this? This should get your attention. Nope. Okay, we just need to talk to her. Fair enough. Detective Skye? Quiet, please. It's snack time. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Well, put it together, Apollo. That's so obvious. Detective Skye. Oh. Oh man, this reminds me of that moment in like Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, where in order to progress the story, you have to click through literally 100 dialogue boxes in a row of someone counting to 100. Oh god, that's like one of the best moments in that game. Once more for good measure. Yeah. Well, all these three have been picked through, so maybe I can examine more? Nope, no we cannot. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find at least. Well, we already did that, the noodle cart, so... I guess maybe we can go tell Guy? Later, Emma. Oh, Plum is gone. Really? Yeah, I see Old Bag has not moved. Oh, I said her name. I've invoked her. Let's move along. Oh, Mr. Eldoon! Hello? Looks like he left. And we found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Huh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. He's not sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Well, later, Spoon. Salty Spoon. Let's try seeing if Wocky is around. No. Okay. Well... who else could I visit? Phoenix again? Yes. Interesting. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem? No problem, actually. I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Okay. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Huh. Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait, maybe you know that other guy too. That other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Oh, I can't believe I forgot entirely about the other Gavin. Oh my god, how did I forget? Jesus Christ! Prince? Whomstive... Apollo, tell me about this prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Clavier Gavin. Rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier. Or is that Clavier? I think that might be Clavier. Or Clavier? I'm gonna go with Clavier because it's more pretentious, and I think that suits him. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? Don't tell me he's the prosecutor. Oh, that would be perfect. I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Oh yeah, okay, okay. That is some good shit. I like that. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. What? Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. What the hell, Phoenix? Oh, I love him. Oh, wait. Trucy's here. I can show her the attorney's badge now. Not move. Present. Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. Looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Now if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone. Hey, my badge. What do you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. Huh? No way. My pocket? Wait a second. There's something in there. It's a flyer for your agency. And here's your badge. You can have it back now. That's the last time I let her touch anything of mine, period. That was great. Under the white hat in the office. Ah. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Uh-huh. Whoa! You know what this is, Juicy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting wild. This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder placed gingerly into pocket. Okay. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. That's okay. Alleged ability to improve Sky's mood. The bottle has a label on it. Can you read it? Not a word. Not sure I speak whatever language this is written in. That's too bad. I guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. Oh, don't do drugs, kids. Okay. So do you suppose I should swap out the the side view mirror for the slippers? I think I should do that. Let's do that real quick. I don't think we need to search through the trash? Just so we're clear, searching through the trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? Oh. Well, maybe the slippers were just a red herring. Weird. Okay. Odd, but sure. Sky, for you, white powder. Does this ring any bells? Ah, is that? It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright and Company law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Oh, well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. Oh, what's this you? Yeah, we did dust for prints all the time in Rise from the Ashes. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Oh, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Okay. Ah, an attorney's badge. Reminds me of when Mr. Wright was still defending. Everything I have now is thanks to him. Remember, help as many people as you can. That's your job. She's right, Polly. Let's make a difference. Is something wrong? No, nothing. I actually felt inspired for a moment there. Sorry. I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Prints on the cell phone that were dropped by the car. That could be really useful. Nope. The bowl? No. The panties. Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look around. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What, you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business. Little Plum Kitaki style. Try not to sound too eager about that, please. How about this red trash bin? There's got to be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo! You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? They must be Plum's. Bloomers. Let's take a... let's take a close look. Okay, Well, hello. These bloomers sure have a distinct design. You certainly know who they belong to at a glance. That way she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius. I would think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom. Fair enough. Another look at the noodle cart. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. Oh yeah. It's going to be a little weird telling him, what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right, congratulations, Apollo. Leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, Emma, let's chat. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. To the temple? So it was shot from the side? Huh. A pistol? Where is this pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. Is that supposed to be malpractice? If you swap the P and M? Malpractice. God, I love puns. Oh man. Ace Attorney and Dragon Quest, kings of the video game pun world. Oh, good lord. Oh man. I love Dragon Quest, by the way. It's the best. Go play it. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Ah. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is Guy Aldoon. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Aldoon's Noodles, Mr. Aldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. More like infamous. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Okay, let's have a look at the autopsy reports. After 10. Hit and run at 9. Stolen cart at 9:30. Or, wait, no. No, it was hit and run at 9, spilled paint at 9:30, noodle cart stolen at 10, death at 10:30. Well, after 10. Single bullet to the right temple. Age 46, male. Between 10:15 and 10:45. Got it. The right temple. Huh. Wait, who's left? The victim's right? Wait, did I say left? Oh god. Look, I'm not good with directions, okay? Oh my god, it's a fully 3D view. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh. It says Aldoon on this side, but Noodle on this side. Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that says noodle. As in Eldoon's noodles. Huh, oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forward or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Close, but that would be Tame Mate backwards. What kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Sure. Wait, so... Okay, hold up. I have a crazy theory. So, looking at it this way, this is the back of the cart. So, the victim would be standing on the other side, and he was shot through his right temple, which would be here. The side facing the thing that says noodle. So what if the murderer saw these flutter to the ground and they were all scattered? And for some reason this would be incriminating to them. So the murderer put them back up on here, not realizing that it's supposed to spell Eldoon. Instead they spelled noodle. What if that's a thing? I'll have to keep my eye out for something like that in the court. So, Emma, what's your story? Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky? Huh. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic science, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay the people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left, but Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Wocky Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently. In the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance? Actually, yes, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Huh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Okay. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at the clinic in the area. At a clinic in the area. Not Dr. Hottie. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Okay, not Hottie. Oh, man. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see, so that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Huh. Maybe we should tell Emma that the bloomers were in the trash. No. Okay, what does she have to say about the noodle stand? No. The autopsy report? Why did Dr. Maractus die like this? Pulling a noodle stand, very strange. Inconceivable, I just don't get it. You keep using that word. Some people just can't die normally. He's dead, give him a break. Okay, Emma, I think that'll do it for now. Let's go see Plum, maybe. No, she's not here. Okay. Then maybe it's time to go talk to... Wocky. Let's give it a shot. No! Interesting. Then Guy, perhaps. Yeah, we did learn more about the Maractus Clinic. We should visit it. No? Can we go in? The garage, perhaps. No. Maybe I'm not done with Emma? Hold up. The walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Oh, dang, my hair looks good. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Are we not done here? Oh, wait, the tarp on the ground. Isn't this what Guy Aldoon was using to cover his cart? Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all. Oh. What's this stake in the ground? It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Oh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this, there's a handprint on this shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right, first, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. Just touch the screen like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Man, it makes me sad. I used to be a really good whistler, and then I got braces, and the arrangement of my teeth all changed into being good and stuff. Now I can't whistle to save my life. Oh, I've practiced, I've tried. I just can't whistle again. It sucks. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together. Wow, amazing. It's like magic. Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Dust for prints. Am I supposed to see something here? Okay. Blow. Ooh, blow. Make noise against the microphone, or maybe I need to do it more. Okay, I ended up just binding microphone noise to a hotkey, so I won't have to speak or whistle or blow again. Yeah. Ah, good, clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police office has samples who can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Yeah. Oh, is that Pal? We'll have to take a look at him. Yeah, that looks to be it. Match found. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Well, okay. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry. It's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Okay, let's look at Mal's profile. The victim, director of the Maractus Clinic, died pulling the noodle stand. Or maybe his body was just put into the noodle stand. He's 24. I wish we knew exactly how old Apollo is. He looks like he's like 16 or 17 maybe. Alright, let's take Emma's advice and go to the detention center. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I... Oh! Die you? You're the one on your way out, old... Oh, is that Wocky? Ah, they're here. Whoa. This guy radiates power. Oh my god. Yep, that's a crime lord, alright. Power. With a cute apron? Okay, I've seen The Godfather once. What was the guy's name? Don Corleone? Alright, I gotta do the voice. I gotta. Okay, let's see. You come to me. You disrespect me. On the day of my daughter's wedding. Boys, give him an offer he can't refuse. Okay, we're good. You Wocky's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capice? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes. My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capice? Yes, I'm all about capicing. Capice is loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though, even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. Look at this boy. Oh yeah, delinquent to a T. You know I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be Wocky? A G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoy. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. That was an awful impression. I'm sorry. So much for talking to our client. Look, we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. Wunderbar? You should come check it out. To be continued. Great. This reminds me of Larry Butts, who was begging to be convicted guilty. He just knew he did it. Oh, Larry. June 16th, 9:46 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old foot injury? Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when we said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice! I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Ahem. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm fine! That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Oh! Good morning. Yo, sup? Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Lucky, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Oh, jeez. This is the best. So, who is that prosecutor? Oh, yep, it's Clavier. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Wocky Kitaki. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Air Judge. Air Judge? Oh, why do you have to be German? I can't handle accents. I don't do accents. I just do me. Ah, it's him. The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I fear that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, Air Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? Okay. We got another prosecutor with a personal vendetta. Okay. Memories of Godot. It was worth canceling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking. Is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Air Judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Achtung, baby! Today we play it my way. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down. To prosecuting. This is crazy. The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean, undeniable? If you are to glare at anyone, Air Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Beautiful. 9. Not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, Air Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Objection! Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh? But what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. What? What is right? They always say that, on stage, should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So you, son, are the defendant. Wocky, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You step on a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail. You got to hand it to him. Wock, he sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself. Walkie-talkie's truth. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Well, language. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my ops, something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? You're saying you were one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I'll tell you one thing, that doc was whack! Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta end it here. Cutting things a bit short, but you know how it is. This is gonna take a long time, especially with a boy as weird and energetic as him. Oh, it's like the prepubescent teen boy form of Old Bag. Oh. God, these are some colorful freaking characters. So, Clavier. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is great. Oh man, it is clear that this guy came back to prosecuting just to see Apollo justice firsthand. He must have taken whatever case Apollo would. Oh man. It's gonna be real interesting to see where Clavier's story will go. Is he actually honest about just seeing Apollo in action? Or does he actually want revenge? I mean, a defense attorney and a rock star are two pretty dang divergent paths, but I have to imagine that they cared about each other a lot. I mean, that's assuming... I mean, we don't know for sure, but did Kristoff, get the death sentence, you think? Or is he just in jail? It's hard to say. It was also great to see Emma again. I have to wonder if this means we will never see Gumshoe in this game. Like, Emma Skye is doing everything Gumshoe did, but better and with higher pay, presumably. And speaking of returning characters, where is Edgeworth? Where is he in all this? There's not a single mention of him. Like, I'd be completely fine if he wasn't in this game at all. Like, for all I know, maybe this is where the two Miles Edgeworth investigation games are set. Like, maybe while this is going on, the two Miles Edgeworth investigation games are taking place. I guess one way or another, I'll find out, because I will Let's Play those games after I'm done with this, like, immediately after. I think I might have said it before, but after we're done with Apollo Justice here, I'm playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations 1. So, that'll be fun. So I do think I have some good things going. There's always a possibility that this windshield did belong to a yellow car and it was just painted green. There's also the possibility that, the noodle stand flyer was put up wrong after the fact, which should say El Dune instead of Noodle. And of course, there is the strong possibility that all of these hits are related. The hit and run, the pansy stealing, and the cart stealing. It's hard to say for sure now, though. Well, I suppose we'll find out more next time, so I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.